Hello guys, this is Aftabalam. Welcome to Malay Institute, Reading 1. Yes guys, in this section we're gonna focus on reading. We're gonna help you to learn the reading strategies, how to read a passage, how to get the main idea of the passage, and how to work on your reading skills. So let's go and see what do we have in this section. As you can see guys, we've got a whole passage. We're gonna read it and then we're gonna answer some questions regarding to the passage, and if we were able to answer those questions, it means that we have catch something from our reading. So in reading, first of all, the best thing is to just skim. It means read it rapidly. It means read it a little bit faster for the first time. When you're done with that, after that, just go and see that what questions do we have. After, if you had some questions, if questions were available, so you could do that. If they weren't available, so after skimming, just come and focus on your reading, and then read it totally with very cool mind and a relaxed and passionate body. And after that, you can totally catch what's written there, and there is the main idea. And then if anyone asks you some questions regarding to the passage, you can totally give their answers. So let's start our reading. It was 2 weeks before Christmas, and Mrs. Smith was very busy. She bought a lot of Christmas cards to send to her friends and to her husband's friends, and put them on the table in the living room. Then, when her husband came home from work, she said to him, "Here are the Christmas cards for our friends, and here are some stamps, a pen in our book of addresses. Will you please write the cards while I'm cooking the dinner?" Mr. Smith did not say anything, but walked out of the living room and went to his study. Mrs. Smith was very angry with him, but did not say anything either. Then a minute later, he came back with a box full of Christmas cards. All of them had addresses and stamps on them. "These are from last year," he said. "I forgot to post them." Okay guys, so I read the passage, but what you have to do is to first skim the passage and then read it. Or if you had questions, first skim it, then go to questions, and after that come to reading it. So now that we have read it, and we've totally understand, or that we know that we can go for the question sections, we're gonna go. If we haven't, then you can read it once. Pause the video and read it once again, and then go to the question sections. Let's go to the question sections. As you can see, there are 10 questions regarding to the passage. The first one is, when was Mrs. Smith very busy? So when we read, there was written that what? That it was 2 weeks before Christmas and Mrs. Smith was very busy. So this is the answer, that it was 2 weeks before Christmas. The next question, why did she buy the cards? There was written that she bought a lot of Christmas cards to send to her friends and to her husband's friends. So here is the answer: to send them to her and her husband's friends. The next one is, where did she put them? There was written, and we read that she put them on the table in the living room. So the answer is, she put them on the table in the living room. The next question, what did she say to her husband? She said, here are the Christmas cards for our friends. Number 5, what did Mr. Smith say? What did Mr. Smith say? Mr. Smith did not say anything. Question number 6, what did he do? He walked out of the living room and went to his study. This is the answer. Number 7, how did Mrs. Smith feel? She felt very angry. Question number 8, what did she say? The answer is, she didn't say anything. Question number 9, what did Mr. Smith do a minute later? He came back with a box full of Christmas cards. And the last question is, what did he say? The answer is, these are from last year, and I forgot to post them. That is the answer for the last questions. So, if you have enjoyed and you think you have learned something from the video, then do not forget to like the video, subscribe the channel, and turn the notification on to know about our new and updated videos.